Hello and welcome to Gothic Reviews. Today we are presenting the Oh My God Shapeways Cthulhu Ring.
Do you like H.P. Lovecraft? If you do, awesome. This is the best Cthulhu representation we have seen. If you don't, it doesn't really matter because this ring is so freaking awesome. Okay, we were going to review an action figure today, a rare Satan South Park action figure that you will see soon, but this ring came and I had to review this ring because it might as well be an action figure. If you think it's looking really big, it is. It's so big. It's so heavy. It's awesome. Okay, like we got this box in the mail. This box, not a little ring box. Okay, it's a box. Like you could put an action figure in it. Box, box, box. And we ordered some things for another Halloween haul that's coming up because we're obsessed, and that's okay. With Halloween, we do not need help. We do not need intervention. So I thought it was this 1970s vintage witch that we ordered, and I know you're all going to be excited about that, but it will be here eventually. We're excited about it too, so that's what we thought it was. And I thought I am expecting a Cthulhu ring. I'm expecting a Nosferatu ring. Future. It's coming. It is. But that's not going to be in here because, you know, it'd be funny. Sometimes you see jewelry put in a giant box, but, you know, it's probably not going to happen. Okay. Open it. It's got all this padding in here. It's nice little. And then the Shapeways note. And this lovely little bag. Okay. And this ring. And this ring is incredibly huge. Like, this is a big ring. I don't know if it shows how well this is showing. This is my Medusa ring. I love Medusa. I love Greek mythology, and Medusa is an awesome lady. So we're really into Medusa, Poseidon, all their lovely children. And this is a big ring. Like, I don't know. I've got little delicate hands, and this is a big ring. You can see it beside my coffin ring. You can see it beside my wedding band, my pumpkin ring. Medusa's big ring, okay? This is a ginormous action figure sized ring. Now, they couldn't have fit this in a ring box. It's probably like over 2 inches high. They could not have fit this in a jewelry box. So yes, I understand why they put it here. Now, I have seen a lot of stuff online that is 3D printable. And I'm interested in what that does. I really want some action figures done that way from drawings, if anybody knows anything. Because I have characters, I'm an author, and so is Gomez, and we have characters, and we want them, like, made into figures. So, anyway. Yeah. So, I was like, what is 3D printable bronze going to be like? Is it going to be, you know, chintzy and crappy? Like, what is it? Like, what happens when you 3D print bronze? And they said it was rough finish, so I'm going, I don't know. A rough isn't going to feel pleasant. Would they really sell a ring that's rough? But you know, as Gomez said before, Cthulhu is not normally portrayed correctly with the wings and whatnot. You just see like an octopus that could be a kraken or anything if you don't know it's Cthulhu. But this is a really good representation, so I had to risk it anyway. Another concern I had was the size was a size 7, and I have small hands. I wear like a 5, a 6, a 4 on my pinky. And so I thought a 7's going to be loose. Medusa, I can only get a 7.5, and that was the smallest for her. So I just put like, at Gomez's suggestion, because I couldn't even find a ring guard that would fit. That's how wide this Medusa band is. And she looks little compared to Cthulhu. So I put like clear stretch magic that I use to make stretchy bracelets around the back of her, and you don't see it usually until I point it out, so it's cool. And she doesn't slide off my hand. So anyway, I'm thinking, well, 7.5's big, a 7's gonna be big, but I really want this ring, so I'll just rig it or do whatever I gotta do. And they even warn you on the site that it's about, I think, a little bit smaller. It's supposed to be a little bit smaller than a 7 on the inside because it shrinks or something. If you look at the site, they'll explain. The reason I'm covering this is because I'm probably not coherent. I'm just so like, oh my God, over this ring. Okay. But the reason I'm telling you guys this about the size is because this is actually like a 5.5 or a 6 on my finger. I would say a 5.5. Between a 5.5 and a 6, which I'm happy about because it's so big and heavy that you don't really want, you know, a bigger size flopping around if you can help it. So anyway, go a size bigger than you really are when you order is the point, because I'm really happy. I'm very happy that this is not a 7 inside on my finger. So yeah, it's about a size and a little bit under what they say. So I'm really happy. That's a good thing for me because the 7 was too big and it was the smallest they had. But this is heavy. It's not just big. It's not made out of chintzy metal. It's very heavy. Trying to get it off. Yeah, it's got to be at least a 5.5. But I'm very happy with it. But it's heavy. It's a big, heavy. I mean, and the way it looks with his tentacles. That's what Gomez couldn't see a lot of. He saw a little bit of it, but he couldn't see a lot online of the picture of the tentacles. They're all around the band. Is that showing?
Yes.
Good. They're all around the band. And I love the way the wing positioning is. He's got the mantled wings. I love dragons in this position. I don't see enough pendants. They're either straight out or up on the back. But anyway, I love that position where they're out and curved a little. But they're very sturdy, very well made. This is not going to bend. And we took Taekwondo, so if somebody like ever approaches us and I have to hit them with a back fist in the face, oh, that's gonna be awesome. Do some damage with my Cthulhu. Oh yeah. So anyway, it's so big, it's so heavy. I think it was like 50-some, 40-some, $40-some?
That sounds right.
Something. It is so worth it. I mean, this is a ginormous ring. And again, there are other Cthulhu rings out there. Some, I think Bad Elite even has one where they show his whole body, where you see the man forms too, the features too, and the wings and the octopus head and stuff. But this is the other side of him. This is all around. But it's a flat kind of relief drawing, like engraving in the ring, and it doesn't pop. It doesn't pop. This pops. Okay? And I don't mean Funko style. I mean like really cool. So, not with a square head. But, you know, it's very detailed. It's very 3D. It's very heavy and big. And you didn't just buy a ring. You bought a weapon. If you ever need to hit somebody in the face, they will know you hit them with this ring. I thought Medusa was good for that. I mean, you know, you wouldn't like to be hit by Medusa probably. I mean, she's showing.
Yes.
Medusa's beautiful. I love her. Oh, her and Poseidon are almost as cute of a couple as we are. Well, I guess since they're gods, maybe we should let them be cuter.
That's true.
I mean, I don't want to, like, offend. So, yeah, okay.
Bad things usually happen.
Yes, they're the cutest couple. We can be the second cutest. Oh, okay. So, but this is huge. I mean, and like I said, this was my biggest... I have other bigger rings, like my, and I think I reviewed it back in the summer, my Death's Head Moth ring. But it's lightweight. It's not cheap or anything. It's not going to bend or break. It's big, but it's very light. This is heavy, heavy, heavy. That'd be interesting when I type online to see how I can manage my hand. But I really love this ring. I can't say enough about it. I was so impressed. I was just like, oh my freaking God. I was just like, send help. I can't believe it. So we had to review this today. I try not to do too many similar reviews in a row. I know we did jewelry right before our Weird Tales Wednesday yesterday. We did this lovely.
I like.
Yes, he likes himself too. I like him. Everybody likes him. And Gomez is still wearing his hatchet, if anybody cares. I'm sure everybody's wondering what you're wearing.
It's the bloody hatchet. Of course they have to be wondering.
You know, we weren't happy with this video until we knew what pendant Gomez had on today. I think Lurch was still wearing his last time he mentioned it, so like, just in case anybody wanted to know what Lurch was wearing.
Oh, well, and to be completely thorough, in the background we also have the keys we got from last fair in the trade box. So if
we
anybody
can't
was
wear those keys. No, this is a big ring.
But if anybody was wondering about that...
Yeah, well, we're just getting on topics of what people could be caring about. You guys, we joke about people on Facebook and other social networks. I know we're not the best at social media, but they share some, not you guys, okay? We love you guys. We're just talking about general people, the general masses in social media share some irrelevant things that nobody cares about. I'm sure you guys have seen that. Like, they'll send pictures of, like, dumb stuff that nobody cares about. Like,
I'm eating this kind of cereal today, Mia.
It's just cornflakes. It's not like anything special, like, you know, pink elephants that turn color in the milk and get you extra caffeinated, or, like, yeah. Where are we going from Cthulhu?
Cthulhu introduces unknown factors.
Let the Lord of Chaos rule. So anyway, you know, even if you're not into Lovecraft, it's a cool, you know, octopus with wings. It's just awesome, you know, and I love Shapeways. Now I'm really excited about getting more 3D printable stuff because it's very sturdy, it's very solid, and I'm impressed. And they called it a rough finish. It doesn't feel what I call gooey when something's a really slick, high polish, like my little coffin ring here, for example. I call it gooey when it just feels so slick. I don't know why. It's just like, ooh, gooey. Like, I don't know. It's just a term I have. So this isn't gooey, but it's not rough. I mean, enough pendants of mine are this polish. It's polished. It's not rough. It's just not slick, you know? Why do I call it gooey? That's interesting.
Was that not a term that Kelly used, or was
That was
old?
mine.
Oh, cool.
It was mine. I think it was mine. I got her into that one. She's gotten us into enough terms. So
Okay.
yeah, sometimes we get her into some. Yeah. Okay. And one day she'll get her computer fixed and actually watch this video and she'll be laughing. So in the future, right now, she is laughing with you.
Until then, beep.
Okay, you guys, this is just an amazing ring. I can't believe it. I think it's great for either gender. Gomez had it on his pinky for a second, but it was a little bit loose, so. But yeah, I mean, he's got wings, and it's the best ring. Other ones have the tentacles and not the wings, and then the other ones have the flat relief. This is just amazing. It got here. They told us it would take a minute to print. They gave us the date even, so it did take a minute, but they told us that. And we weren't sitting there waiting. They gave us the date, and this is just huge and amazing and so worth the deal. It's an action figure ring, you guys, because it's that big, or a statue ring, or a weapon, or all of it, and you just get all of it in one. I mean, you know, you can sit there, you go out, you're bored, you're waiting on an appointment, you know, for the doctor or something, you're playing with your little action figure. Now you can play with your ring. You're like, pew, 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 or whatever he does, I don't know. But anyway, it's just awesome, and it's everything in one, so lovely, lovely. And I'm really happy with the concept of 3D printing that I see what it looks like now. So, whee! Any comments, Gomez, about the ring?
I just like the way they made him. I like that they introduced both elements, because I interpret him as being of two elements instead of just the earth he's supposed to be. And here they both show.
He's water and air like us.
Yes. So I like his representation. This is one of the better ones, more efficient than most.
And these tentacles go all the way around the band, like Medusa's snakes mostly go all the way around her band. So it's kind of like that in that style. But again, he's way heavier because of the top here.
Yes.
And I think the wings have nice detail.
Yes.
Of course, on both sides, everything's 3D. As I said, everything's covered.
Yes, the wings are even shown in the traditional position. They're usually supposed to be sort of raised above his head or back like that when he's coming out of the water in many representations, including comic books that were made afterwards. So it is a very faithful representation.
And the 3D printing is very sturdy and nice, so I'm happy with it. I can't say enough about it. I was so impressed. I was not expecting this size. And, you know, they give measurements, but I can say something's 2 inches. These can both be 2 inches, but this is so much bigger and thicker and taller that it's bigger. And so you don't know sometimes until you see it really what that equates to. The width, the thickness, the heaviness. So, yeah. But this is just an excessively good deal, and I'm excessively satisfied. I was just freaking out for a while before we started the video on how awesome this is. So, I guess, is that all? Did we cover everything?
That seems to be, yes.
All right, I'm done gushing and freaking out. Thank you guys for letting me get that out of my system. Now we can eat or something. Yeah. And watch Grimm. We're gonna watch Grimm?
Of course.
We have more Grimm. Okay. I know you guys are, like, tired caring about what we're wearing and watching and doing, but you know.
No, we're cool. You have to.
Aw. So yeah, but we're gonna leave you guys a link to check this out, and if you like this, I mean, I highly recommend it. There's not one negative drawback, and it was very well packaged. Everything just wow, wow, wow. And if you are interested in this, but we're curious about the 3D printing, like I said, I think I'm impressed with it. So yeah, I mean, it's cool. And I partly got this because I was curious about what the 3D printing was going to be like, but this was the best representation, as Gomez said. So there might be some more expensive ones out there that are not as good, some less expensive ones out there that are not as good. This is just amazing. So definitely worth its money. Go for it. And until then,
try to enjoy the daylight.